Hi, Eric Gibaud, ericgibaud.com. Today, what I could call our monthly class of Luminar Neo. It's not monthly, but I happen to do several videos, and often they ask me questions in comments, so I'll make this video to answer a bit. So the big question I receive so often is about layers, how to use them. So this is a feature they've bettered a lot, so I'm going to show you basic use of layers, and you can mix layers, and you will see the effect. I will show you. Also, as we speak about layers, how to add your signature to your pictures, because also this is something that many people ask. I also want to show you that they've bettered the vignetting. There is vignetting correction, or you can add vignetting if you want, but it was giving a problem when you wanted to crop after. That's fixed. Well, that's fixed. Is an improved feature more than fixing. It's improved. So I'm going to show you also. And really important, a couple of months ago I presented the Luminar Mobile for smartphone, but it was only for Apple. You had for iPad and iPhone, but now it's also available for Android. So, well, good news. So let's start. Obviously, the best way to show you how it works is to enter the app and show you. But first, I'm going to tell you a bit more about Luminar Mobile. I'm not going to get into the app because I already made a video about this. I'll leave you the link here. But actually, to tell you that it works exactly the same when you use it on Android. It is not just for smartphone, it's also for Android tablet. And obviously, as I said before, it was already for iPad and iPhone. But this app is a lot more than picture retouching. You can obviously get the picture you have on your smartphone, your device, and tune it, put effects, correct things, all this. But you can also use this app as a camera. You can actually make a picture within the app. So it's really advanced. It's a great little app. Obviously, it's not the same as the Luminar Neo because this is on a mobile device, and obviously you're going to use your finger on this. It's really thought to use easily on your quickly, but yeah. Try it. I'm sure you will love it because it's so easy to use. So now we're going to get into Luminar Neo, but don't forget, in case you would be interested in buying Luminar Neo, Aperty, or Luminar Mobile, there are links in the description, and in the case of Luminar Neo and Aperty, you get a 10% discount with my code ERIC10. It's 10% discount on top of any offer they have. You still place the code, it's cheaper for you. Thank you so much. That really helps me, and that helps you too. So let's dive into Luminar Neo and show you the tweaking, how to tweak the layers. Let's go. In this video, we're going to check two things. A feature that many people ask me to explain. It is the layers, and also I want to show you something that they have bettered regarding vignetting. We're going to start with the layers. Let's edit this picture. As you can see, this picture is really luminous. Well, I've cheated actually. This picture is just one picture, but then sometime when you do landscape, you actually make several pictures with bracketing. Then you want to keep some areas and others you don't. So I took the same picture and I made it a bit darker. So I'm going to load it in a layer so you understand how it works. Basically, I click here. If I don't have it in my list here, I could load the picture. Basically, I select it here and I've got my picture in a darker way. It tells me it was already there because I edited first in Spanish and then in French, but now I've got it. I double click on it. Then it will load here by default at 50%. If I opacity, if I put 100%, you see it's a lot darker, okay? So first I leave it a lot darker. And I'll show you what I do. I want to keep these areas like the sky and this part of the water a bit darker, but then I want the original. I can hide the layer. I want to keep the rest, the leaves and the rest here as it was originally. So I'm going to show the layer. For that, basically I'm going to layer property. I'm going to mask it. There are several ways of masking. I could use a gradient linear. I could do many things. I'm going to use the paint it. I'm just going to use the brush. So I'm going to paint where I want the effect to be. Okay, to keep this part of the layer up with 100%, so I really see. I can change the softness, okay, and the size a bit, okay, so I can paint where I want the sky to be as the second picture. here, the small holes here, for example, maybe this area a bit. Yeah, here. It's just do it quick, so I have your idea. Don't do really precise work. It's just for demo purpose here. Maybe without taking the bridge, I took the bridge in there, so maybe I should remove a bit. Okay, I can play with that. Okay, it doesn't matter. I can adjust it here. I'm going to darken here a bit. Okay, here under the bridge a bit. Okay, here I can do some more precise work, but I just want you to have a look at it. Okay, so now I go back to the property, and then I can adjust the layer, as you can see. Okay, 0%, 100%, in between, but as you can see, it changes only where I've painted. As you can see, if I see the original here, clicking here at the bottom, this is original. If I'm happy with this, I've got my two layers here. The problem is if I want to do some modification that affect the whole picture, before this I had to do on the first layer, then on the second layer. Let's say I want to do a golden hour, I would have to do it twice. Now you just pick the first layer, click on shift, pick the second one, merge the layers. It's going to merge into one layer, and I'm going to play with that layer only. This new layer that is being created, merging both of them. It means that from now on I will keep my original layer below, underneath I should say, but if I want to play with this new layer, it will correct everything or change everything on the whole picture. So now I pick this one. As you can see, that was the original, and that's the new one. And now if I want to do any effect, let's say I want to change, it's not a raw file, okay, it was already developed, but let's say I want to change the contrast a bit, okay, I want to change the highlights, okay, that does affect the whole picture. If I want to go to landscape, golden hour, as you can see, it affects the sky, the water, and also these leaves here, the trees, when actually they are in separate layers, but I'm playing on the merged layer, so this way I can do the whole things. When happy with that, I could export my picture. As I'm speaking about layers, I'm going to also answer a question I've got very often, is how do you place your signature? And actually I've got it here in a PNG with a white background, so I'm going to include it here. This is only 150 pixel. This is why you see it a bit with some pixel. Okay, I place it here. Okay, I can actually play on the opacity, fully white, a bit less. Normally I do a bit less, and that's it. My picture is ready. Okay, as you can see, it's so easy. I can export the finished picture, and I still have my layers. And before I would have had to change everything. I can also change the order of layers. Okay, I can modify things to see what's on top, what's underneath. As you can see, if I see the first picture, I know how it looks. Okay, but I'll be able to apply everything. If you wanted to help me, don't forget that I've got affiliated links in the description. Already said about Luminar Neo and Aperty with Eric 10, but it also works with the website of Ken Faith, where you can find accessories like K&F Concept product and more brands. So if you use my code Eric 10 there, you also get 10% discount. Thank you so much. That really helps me. Let's carry on. I'm going to do another example. Let's get this picture made with the Fujifilm X-E5 that came out today when I record. And I go to edit, and I think the sky is too light. I want something more dramatic. Maybe I won't even want to change the sky. I'm going to load my picture, the darker one I had. Okay, if I'd done landscape, maybe I would have bracket on a tripod. Here I actually cheated, made two different pictures. I'm going to, as you can see, if I put 100% opacity, see it's a lot darker, 0%, that's it. Okay, let's go back to 50. And this time I'm going to select just one part I want. I go to mask, and instead I could do gradient, I could do paint. This time I'm going to do luminosity. Okay, it's going to calculate, and here I'm going to tell what I want to keep, the highest light. Okay, so I go here, and as you can see now, I've selected this part of the picture I actually want. You can see okay? I'll keep only the dark part, okay? As you can see, the rest is not actually being affected. If you look, only the light parts are really affected, okay? Let's say I want to do now something on the whole picture. I click on my first layer, click Shift, select Merge Layer. Takes a bit more time to do that. And you will see that despite being separate layers, what I'm going to do is going to affect both layers. Before I would have to do separating layers, and sometimes it would just not be possible. I would have to export the picture, import the picture again, and then work on a different picture or the result of the first one. This one I can do the operation on the first one. So let's say I want to change the sky. Okay, I'm going to go for a dramatic sky, for example. Take this one, and you're going to observe the water and the colors and everything. Everything is going to change. Okay, as you can see, despite being in separate layers, the reflection, the way it looks appears on the whole picture. Okay, so it's important to know that when you work with layers, you can affect everything easily. Okay. Okay, now if I wanted, for example, to go for more areas here, I want to drop the highlight, put the shadows a bit up. Okay, it's doing on the full things. As you can see, this area here, for example, was not affected. It's one layer, and the sky is in a different layer. As you can see, when I play the shadows, some areas that was darker in the sky are also affected. So that works really nice. Okay. So if I want to now add my signature, just click here, load it. Okay. That also applies if you want to do effect layers. You want, oh, sorry, I didn't pick the right one. Okay, I didn't pick the right one. Okay. I want to move this here or wherever I want. Oh, sorry, I didn't put it properly. Okay. I didn't place it. Then I can that my signature comes here. Okay, I'm going to place it in the bottom right corner. Okay, if I want to change the opacity, fully white, a bit less or less, and that's it. Okay, so I can easily work on my picture this way in layers. That's great. If I wanted to do some special effect layer, light leaks, sparkle, all this, before you would have to finish with this and do everything before and then add this effect at the end. Now you can start with this if you want, give a texture or whatever you want to your picture, create a merge layer, and you will be able to work on the picture despite having a texture on it. So this is really a great feature. Okay. Now there's one thing they've bettered is vignetting. It's like this one, vignetting. If you want to correct vignetting like this or this or this, I'm going to make it really marked so you actually see it. I'm not going to feather at all. Okay, so you see it really dark. Okay, the big problem, if you didn't finish with vignetting before and you would love to crop after, it will cut out the vignetting. So this is sometimes you don't want to do something so crazy like I've just done. Sometimes you just want to you have already some vignetting in your picture and you want to correct it and make things a bit clearer, obviously to put some feather, okay, and correct it. Okay, but the problem is when you crop, I'm going to put it back as it was. Okay, when you crop, it will also cut out the vignetting. Now this doesn't happen anymore. If I want to crop, I want to crop this way. Okay, let's crop this way. It will recalculate the vignetting as well. It means if I've corrected vignetting because my lens was vignetting, or I wanted to give a special look adding vignetting, even if I crop at the end, it will respect it and recalculate the vignetting. So I think this is really a great feature. We can really do advanced work with Luminar thanks to the layers. The vignetting, I wanted to show you, but I think not everyone uses that. But if we look at the fact that you can apply things to layers, combine them, all this, merge them, and still create some things over everything, and still have the original layers, I think this is a really, really good feature, no doubt. Well, I hope this video helps you understand better the layers. The limitation are your imagination, because obviously I showed with picture, but you could apply special effects, anything, and merge layers and still have the clean part underneath and apply to the full picture. Is so easy to use. But I recommend you download a free version of Luminar Neo. In description there's a link so you can actually test it, and otherwise if you want to buy it, well, there are the links, and don't remember my code Eric10, it's even cheaper for you, 10% discount on top of any offer. So thank you so much for watching the video. If you feel it may interest other people, please share it on social networks. If you have not done it yet, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, the small button down here, and also a small bell. If you click on the bell, you will get notified when I upload a new video. My website Gibaud.com. If you have any question, can leave a comment below. Don't forget, I've got affiliated links in the description. Please use them, that really helps me. And as I said, if you wanted to buy Luminar Neo or Aperty, you get a 10% discount with my code Eric10. Also with product on Ken Faith website, like K&F Concept accessories. Get 10% discount, so use it, that helps me, that saves you some money. Thank you so much. Also leave you my PayPal account in case you wanted to make a donation. Thank you very much, please take care of yourself, and see you soon. Bye.